We're a family farming business, been in the Lockyer Valley for 100 years plus. We're fourth generation. I farm with my brother and father. We predominantly grow horticulture crops. Broccoli and onions are our main crops, among other things, potatoes and sweet corn and green bean. Buying farms and redeveloping them, turning them from maybe a grazing block into horticulture, that's a wonderful thing to watch happen over the years. My name's Troy Kolashevsky. I'm a Director of Qualipack Agriculture. We've got 3 sites we're farming. We run a packing shed independently of our farming business. We pack for other growers.
We are looking at an intergenerational family success story. Someone who has really gone from pioneering through to consolidation, expansion, consolidation, and becoming a significant grower that supplies a range of fresh product into both domestic and export markets. I think it's a testament to the way that succession has been facilitated through a family, but also just that classic case, I guess, of farming in Australia today, where we're seeing family farms continue to expand. You're always thrown challenges in farming, whether that's the recent round of floods that we've seen through this district. I think labour in regional settings and on farms in particular has been difficult for quite a while. It certainly was a difficulty pre-COVID, and of course when COVID came to Australia, there's a lot of seasonal labour required on places like this in fresh produce.
Yeah, that's all been tough. Like, we went through COVID there and that ceased all our export markets, so that meant we had an oversupply in the domestic market. Lack of labour was also a major challenge for us. For the first time in history, we didn't harvest crops because of lack of labour. We had heaps of broccoli, no export markets. And then when we finally had the customers come back after COVID had settled down, we had the flooding and we had no product. We had a big flood in February and we also had a similar size flood, not as big, but in May. So to get 2 big events like that in the 1 year is quite something. Like, my father's probably only seen 1 big flood in all his, till he was 70, he's seen 1 big flood in 1974, and I got a 14-year-old lad and he's seen 3 of the biggest floods in 100 years. So we just had to change things up a little bit. We've had to look at crops a little bit differently, how we plant crops, look at harvesting equipment a little bit differently.
A lot of expansion, it requires capital, debt to expand. It requires investment in machinery and technology and infrastructure. And when a bank and a customer like this works through quite a period, through many circumstances, it reinforces or consolidates the relationship. We're aware of what's coming and we can actually plan for delivering financial solutions ahead of time so that they can plan with confidence and make the most of what their opportunities are.
It's always enjoyable to watch. You grow a crop from the start and you actually sit here today and you watch it getting packed, and it might end up in Melbourne at a supermarket down there, or it can end up in Singapore or Tokyo, or that's always satisfying to watch the trucks go out with a full load of packed produce. As stewards of the land, we have to leave it in better state, or leave it to our children in a better state than we acquired it, and if that's how we do it, that's how we'll do it.